Well, thank you so much, folks. Another Western themed song I'm going to play for you is one that I wrote recently with two fellows, Carl Gustafson and Billy Branch. And one of the big laments that I talked about in the Black Cowboys album is that more of this history wasn't written down. And when putting together Traveling Wildfire, we wrote this song here to also lament, but also to commemorate some of the stories in a certain dramatic song form. And so this is one from Traveling Wildfire. It's called Nobody Wrote It Down. Great-great-granddaddy was a runaway slave, a noose around his neck if he be found. Great-great-granddaddy rode for Pony Express, but nobody wrote it down. Great-granddaddy was a buffalo soldier. In the Platte River he almost drowned. Took an arrow through his left shoulder, but nobody wrote it down. Nobody wrote it down in the history books, it can't be found. Nobody wrote it down, nobody wrote it down. My granddaddy on a cattle drive up to Montana from Abilene town, shot two rustlers to stay alive, but nobody wrote it down. Nobody wrote it down in the old time novels, it's hardly found. Nobody wrote it down, nobody wrote it down, nobody wrote it down in the history books, it can't be found. Nobody wrote it down, nobody wrote it down. Daddy's brother was a railroad porter, the boiler blew and the fire all around, saved a woman as the fire shot toward her, but nobody wrote it down. Nobody wrote it down in the old time novels, it can't be found. Nobody wrote it down, nobody wrote it down. Great-great-granddaddy rode for Pony Express. Great-granddaddy was a buffalo soldier. My granddaddy on a cattle drive. Daddy's brother was a railroad porter. In the history books it can't be found. Nobody wrote it down.